Hello, photography students. This is going to be the second video in a series of managing your digital workflow. So this video is going to cover how to import and export your photos using Lightroom Classic 2025, the most updated version. So by this step of importing, you should already have done step one, which is to back up your pictures from your SD card onto your computer hard drive or an external hard drive. So that's in video number one. So this is video number two. So in our classes with me, I'm going to teach you these steps because I find that this is the easiest way for students to understand where their images really are. Since Lightroom is a database and these are just thumbnails, that concept can be a little bit confusing. So the first thing I'm going to do when I open Lightroom, it is going to default to my catalog. You should have one catalog that contains all of your photos. If you need to start organizing things, you'll learn in class how to create collections, but you have one catalog, and that catalog should either be on the pictures folder on your computer's hard drive, or if you don't want it there, say you're using a computer at home and at school, you may want to bring your catalog with you on a hard drive to use multiple computers. But if you're using the same computer, store the catalog on the computer's hard drive, but store the images, which take up much more room, on external hard drives. I say drives plural because I prefer to have a mirrored backup, and that's a professional photographer's workflow. So from here, we will choose import from the bottom left. You can also go to File, Import Photos and Video, or you can type Shift Command I or Shift Control I. So I think everybody's going to see the button and you're just going to import. I am showing you a basic workflow here, so I'm not going to get into details about instantly adding to a collection or any of the tricks that you're going to learn when you're taking our Intro to Digital Imaging course. Import. A new dialog box pops up. You have different selections that you can make across the top. Copy as a DNG, that's a digital negative. Copy, move, or add. You want to choose add because we are adding photos to the catalog without moving them from their original location. So from here, you will access your hard drive to find the photos. So I'm going to go to the images that I just imported in my previous 2025 Heavy Living Room Fun raw images. And here they are. So have you see with me? So here you see that all of the photos automatically were selected by Lightroom. Lightroom knows when you are importing duplicates and it will not select them. You also see an option here to choose only new photos or all photos. So you can leave that on all photos. You can manually deselect that and choose the ones you want to import. But in this case, I am importing all of these images. There are 24 photos. So down below here, you see you can uncheck all and then check all. And if you want to go through more precisely, you can move away from the tile view to a single view, and you can choose from here which ones you want to include in the import by selecting or deselecting the check mark in the bottom center. You can also adjust the zoom to see if your image is sharp, if you want to test that before. Maybe I'm going to ask you to be quiet now because this is important. Okay, so these are automatically going to be sorted by the file name, which on your camera should be in chronological order. From here, you just select import. That concludes how to import them in Lightroom.